Was geht up? Hey, it's very hot right now in Kenya. So you'll need German language. Hey, remix. You'll need German language. That's why I always tell you to go back to school. So once you arrive in Germany, I want to tell you why you need German language. Because once you arrive in Germany, there are a lot of things you'll have to do first before applying for jobs, right? So the first thing you'll do is you register yourself, yeah, at the rat house. You have to go there because in Kenya they will give you everyone, long term, short term, everything. They give you 3-month visa. So now you have arrived in Germany, right? Very good. You have to get accommodation first. Very nice. Now you have accommodation and your 3-month visa. Now you have to extend your visa to long term. Yeah, how you extend your visa? You go to rat house and then they'll give you something like this. It's an ID. I don't want you guys to check my ID, but it's a German ID, and maximum is 3 months, right? From Kenya you go to embassy, you have your B1 or B2, you have a job contract and everything. They give you a visa for 3 months. You arrive in Germany, you have accommodation. After accommodation you go register yourself, your house, street number, house number and everything. How many are you in the house? You register. Or if you're alone, it's a bed sitter, you say I'm living in our 1-bedroom along Koinange Street, house number 7. Very nice. And then you get your ID. Once you get your ID, yeah, there's something called AOKA here. Let me do like this. Don't get my information. AOKA is a health insurance. It's like I think it's SHA or SHIF or how do you call it? NHIF. Everyone has to have NHIF in Germany. Now it's AOKA and something called. There are 3. So you have to choose, but me, I chose AOKA because it covers like everyone in the family. Yeah, you have to have it. Then you have your ID, you have your AOKA. Now you have to go back to a bank and then open a bank account. I have Volksbank here, and then I have Commerzbank. Yeah, Commerzbank, German Commerzbank. It's like KCB, looks like this. So you have to have a bank account very ready. Now you have to apply to go online. Once you have everything like this, you have to go online, apply for jobs. When you're applying for jobs, they'll tell you put your street number, put your social something number and everything. But when you're applying, they don't ask you, but they will ask you for your street number and then your phone number. Good. You fill in everything and then you wait for a call. For anything you have applied, like if it's carpentry, plumbing, anything, nursing and everything. Now, you have everything, you have applied for job, they'll call you. Once they call you, they'll tell you, we'll give you a termin appointment. Which date? Maybe next week, Friday at. And then in German they are using these other, how do you call it? Like 15 Uhr, 16 Uhr. I remember the story I told you about a job interview that I didn't go, but I went the next day because they told me come 5 Uhr. I didn't know 5 Uhr is 5 a.m. It was a newspaper, a job for distributing a newspaper, 5 a.m. to 6 to 7, yeah. But I went the next day, 5 Uhr, thinking that it's 17 Uhr, as in 5 p.m., but it was 5 a.m. So they are using this, I don't know. Yeah, you learn about it. Once you do the language, they'll teach about the clock and everything. Now, they will tell you, come 5, blah, 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 and then they'll do an interview. They ask you some questions, blah, 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 experience and everything. Once you get the contract, now they'll need your bank account, they will need your NHIF, they will need your ID, they will need everything that I've told you. Now the problem is, once you arrive in Germany, there are no English speaking people. Like in my town Stuttgart, it's very difficult to get English speaking person like a nurse who's speaking English, a doctor speaking English, people in the rat house speaking English. So you have to speak Dutch. That's why you need Dutch language once you are in Kenya. Make sure you do your language until B1 or B2, because for me, I faced discrimination because of my language barrier. Yeah. It was so hard for me to maneuver in Germany when I was new. But after like 6 months to 1 year, my friend, you'll be fluent. You'll be speaking everything that is there. Once you go to field, when you're working with your colleagues, they speak Dutch. You learn everything. Yeah, they'll ask you like this and this and this. Please do this, and then you learn like you are learning every day. So Dutch is not in class. Dutch is not in school. Dutch is not at exam Goethe. You can pass Goethe exams with A-, yeah, like flying colors. But once you arrive in Germany, that's where the real Dutch is. That's where you learn your language. That's where you interact with Dutch people, and then you learn about German language. Yeah. So you need the language. That's why I always insist: go to school. Don't rush about going to Germany. Germany is there. German was there. Germany will still be there. Even after you, even after me, I'm in Kenya. Germany is still there. They still need people. They still need workforce. So learn the language. Just be patient. Go to Goethe. It's very expensive, I know. Very, very expensive. I told you about the language idea. I went to my former school. The fee is ridiculous, man. Because when I was doing mine, it was very cheap, like 10,000. And I'm wondering, from 10,000, that's like 6 years. It's now 30,000. So it means after another 5 years, it will be 50,000 for a course. That's madness. Yeah. Very, very madness. That's madness, man. So make sure you learn the language in Kenya. I'll give you a secret. You can do until A2. If you have like a person in Germany, like your spouse or something, once you arrive in Germany, even if you get married to a Mzungu, yeah? Once you arrive in Germany, tell them Mzungu, you don't need job. I want to go to class. And then you'll go to class for like 6 months to 1 year. Once you finish your classes, you'll get your B1 in Germany now. Now the problem with Germany is like Swahili person teaching you in Swahili. Like, hii mchanga tukichukua tunaweka hapa, imagine you're a foreigner. You don't speak Swahili. Now I'm teaching you Swahili and I'm speaking Swahili. Like, I went to class. My teacher doesn't speak English. He was from Iran. He was called Hamed Valadan. Yeah, I remember him very well. Very old mzee. He was teaching me Dutch. Doesn't understand English. He's speaking in Dutch, teaching me in Dutch. Now imagine you are teaching a Mzungu Swahili and you're speaking Swahili. How will he understand? That's why I always tell you, learn the language here in Kenya. Like you can learn until A2 or B1 and then go back to Germany and then do from A2, B1, B2. Yeah? And then it will be easier for you to communicate because you'll understand very fast. Yeah? So that's how life is in Germany. Don't let anyone tell you that you just go to Germany with your visit visa and then just click in, you get work. My friend, a lot of stuff goes on behind the scene. No one will tell you about the struggles they go through in Germany. They will never tell you. They always tell you about the success story, but the struggles behind the success, they won't tell you. Especially Kenyans, remix. They won't tell you that they went through this and this. So you have to work hard. You are on your own because all this stuff I've shown you, you have to apply on your own. Like you apply everything by your own. Yeah. So I'll see you on the next one. Make sure to subscribe. Bye bye.